I always find introducing yourself actually something that just feels like we're very much put into a little bit of a box because I believe we are so much more than the labels that we give ourselves. Yes, we are powerful women. Yes, we are. And if there's any men present also, we're not just speaking about women, fat, powerful people. We are teachers, we are some of us parents, we are educators, we are mentors, we are businesswomen, men. Um, but we're so much more than that. We are so much more than that. And that's why I often get the question of, it says all this, but what are you? What do you do? And honestly, in this time right now, and it's not putting our head in the sand, it's not pretending that there isn't things that we have to face or doom and gloom or wars and things, really serious things happen in this world. But you know what we need more of? We need more love. And for me, when I put on colors that represent me, that are bold and bright and make me smile, I feel more love, I feel more joy, I feel more passion. So essentially, in order, I feel, to call yourself an empowerment coach, often it's because you've experienced being disempowered. So, in order to call yourself a transformational coach, it's because you have sought and you have found real transformation in your life. So, with that in mind, when I started labeling, because essentially it's labels that we have given ourselves, myself as an empowerment coach, myself as a motivational speaker, as an artist, as a dancer, as a singer, all other creative expressions, it was because I felt worthy enough of them. And if there's one thing I have learned in this life, is this to start with, this beautiful thing on your face, your mouth, has the power with aligned actions to change your world. And I mean that because I was so sarcastic, and I'm not saying if you're sarcastic that you're attracting something that into your life that you don't deserve, but our words are powerful. And often, when we are on the transformational journey and we are still searching for ourselves, because let's face it, the goalpost is here and it keeps moving back and back and back and back and back. Do we really ever really get to the destination? Not really. And that's the beauty of it, because what happens when we get to the destination? It's kind of done. So we want that challenge, we want that resistance, we want something to come in to keep us moving, keep us going, keep us flowing. And that's why when you then use your voice, because there's somebody that knows a version of you that maybe, they remember you as that person that was always negative, always um not really seeing the beauty in life, not seeing the reframing, all the beautiful things, all you've all spoken about. Instead, they would say, oh, it's beautiful and sunny today. Yeah, well, it'll be rainy tomorrow. In a crowd that is kind of placing those that energy and those words onto you, in you standing in that crowd and you still honoring your words and your truth, that is the courage, that is the courage, that is the courageous move, that is the power. Because, and it's not saying it from a place of it's how to say it gracefully and with love, but there's something about when someone, you're going for, say, through the transformation and you don't see that money in your account, but saying, but you know what? I know I'm going to be a millionaire. They can call you deluded, but actually, in you standing so firm in your faith and not letting anyone unwaver you, not letting anyone speak anything onto your life, that is when you hold the master key. And I don't think you can see it. And we have these. And do you know what? No one can take the master key away from you. You have to hold onto that key so tight and it's yours. And the moment you allow someone else to speak these words on your life, or you speak them on your life yourself, they are essentially opening doors to your reality. And you do not allow them to do that. But also, speak the language of other people, because we're not also here to think we are better, or we're all the same. We're all on the same journey, whether we are on a stage, whether we are taking care of our children, we are all on our own journey. And in your role, it's like, how can I give more love today? How can I show up as my highest, greatest version now and still see the goodness of another soul that's on a different journey, that is still figuring out themselves, maybe not at the same consciousness. And that's when we truly unlock, when we can still be in our truth, but lovingly as best we can, and we will get triggered. Still give love to another, not allow their behavior, not tolerate it, not accept it, but just give love, but stand in your power and your truth. And that is when you really start opening the doors and you have the key. And you all have the key. Because I heard you all talking. And just you have to keep going and going and going. And don't let anybody, anybody ever tell you you cannot achieve what you want to. Listen to Sophia's story. To imagine, to have your whole life absolutely not only not to say your story again, Sophia, because I know it's such a beautiful story in the transformation you've gone through, but it wasn't just her family, it was her home, it was her safety, it was her stability, and she stands there now powerful and strong. Wow. Wow. And on those days when we are not this empowered, we are not in this mindset, because they will come in and it will try to challenge us. Just remember, you have the key. And you in that day can say, do you know what? Today's not a great day. I'm actually going to lie on the sofa in my pajamas and do nothing, because that's what I feel like doing today. And that's what lots of us have touched on. The key to leadership is to honor that feminine, which is not female, that feminine energy and that masculine energy, and combine them, and know when you need to give love to yourself and when you need to be in that leadership position. And that's the real strength. And I've seen that through everybody today. It's been such an honor to introduce and just hear your incredible knowledge, wisdom, stories. So I say thank you. And I hope you like it. It was a little bit on the spot, but it's something within me, and I hope it gave you some seeds of inspiration.